Today we embark on a journey into the mysterious and captivating realm of ghosts and spirits, a realm that has intrigued humanity for centuries. Throughout history, many cultures have shared stories of ethereal beings, unexplained apparitions, and supernatural encounters. In this exploration, we aim to shed light on the existence of ghosts and spirits in a way that is both clear and engaging while avoiding extreme technical jargon that may distance our viewers. Our discussion will navigate through historical accounts, modern evidence, and interpretations drawn from ancient texts, particularly the Bible, to offer a comprehensive understanding of the subject. We will first delve into the rich tapestry of cultural folklore and historical records that have immortalized ghostly tales around the world. Next, we will investigate modern experiences and scientific approaches that have sought to capture and explain paranormal phenomena. Our journey will then lead us to interpret key biblical passages and religious insights, providing a unique perspective on how scriptures discuss the presence of spirits on earth. Finally, we will address common skeptic arguments, offering balanced reflections that are grounded in both anecdotal narratives and emerging scientific inquiries, encouraging open-minded discussion among viewers. This video is designed with a general audience in mind, ensuring that complex ideas are made accessible without diluting the essence of the fascinating subject matter. By weaving together historical legends, modern investigative accounts, and scriptural insights, we invite you to reconsider the boundaries between the seen and unseen. Prepare to be both informed and entertained as we uncover the layers of mystery that have shrouded the existence of ghosts and spirits across the ages. Throughout this journey, our narrative will combine fascinating anecdotes with thoughtful cultural analysis, emphasizing clarity and relatability. We invite you to join us as we challenge assumptions and spark curiosity about the unseen. Throughout the annals of history, diverse cultures have crafted narratives that celebrate and mystify the idea of ghosts and spirits. Ancient civilizations, from the Egyptians to the Greeks, chronicled encounters with departed souls believed to ease into the realm of the afterlife. In many cultures, spectral figures were seen as emissaries, guiding the living or serving as omens of forthcoming events. The folklore of East Asian traditions, for instance, celebrates ancestral spirits whose guidance remains central to family values and cultural identity. Similarly, indigenous tribes in North America and Africa maintain rich oral traditions where encounters with the supernatural often carry moral and spiritual significance. Historical records, too, provide a wealth of examples that invite curiosity and debate. Medieval Europe, gripped by superstition and religious fervor, produced detailed accounts of spectral appearances in churches, castles, and battlefields. These reports often described spirits dressed in the attire of a time long past, appearing against dramatic backdrops of sorrow and loss. The Renaissance provided a reinterpretation of these ghostly narratives through art and early literature, transforming them into enduring symbols of life's fragile boundary between existence and the hereafter. The persistence of these stories over generations is testament to their deep cultural impact. Legends such as the restless spirit of Hamlet, or the enigmatic specters described in Shakespearean plays, echo across centuries, influencing both literature and art. Even now, historical sites with a rich past attract visitors keen to encounter the lingering presence of bygone souls. The narratives drawn from folklore, combined with historical documentation, offer a unique perspective, suggesting that the phenomenon of ghostly encounters is interwoven with human experience. In an era before modern technology, eyewitness accounts and transmitted tales maintained a powerful hold on people's imaginations, ensuring that these ethereal stories were passed down with reverence and awe. By exploring these historical and cultural accounts, we gain valuable insight into the multifaceted nature of ghostly phenomena. Each cultural narrative provides a different lens through which to view the supernatural, a blend of mystery, tradition, and the inexplicable. The recurrence of such narratives across time and place challenges us to reflect on the universal human fascination with the idea of life continuing beyond physical existence. These historical records, steeped in tradition and mystery, serve not only as documentation of human belief but also as an invitation to question the limitations of our understanding. Stories passed down through generations continue to inspire debate, scholarly inquiry, and even artistic reinterpretation. They remind us that the line between myth and reality is often blurred, challenging our perceptions and encouraging us to appreciate the richness of human experience and the enigma of the unknown. Today, the investigation of paranormal phenomena benefits from modern technology and a surge of inquisitive researchers dedicated to uncovering the truth behind ghostly encounters. Advanced recording equipment, electromagnetic field meters, and infrared cameras have become staples in the toolkit of paranormal investigators. Individual experiences, captured on smartphones and personal cameras, are shared widely across social media, fueling discussions and prompting further examination into what might be lingering in haunted environments. Numerous ghost hunting groups organize expeditions to reputedly haunted sites, using both scientific instruments and traditional methods to document unexplained occurrences. Case studies of modern paranormal activity abound. For instance, recordings of unexplained voices, EVPs, electronic voice phenomena, and fleeting apparitions have been meticulously catalogued by researchers. There are instances where temperature drops and unusual electrical disturbances have accompanied sightings of shadowy figures or spectral lights. Some investigations have captured high-quality images that seem to depict translucent forms wandering through abandoned buildings or historic battlefields. These documented investigations provide a compelling argument that there is more to our reality than meets the eye, and they invite us to explore beyond conventional boundaries. In addition to carefully compiled evidence, personal testimonies have played a central role in modern paranormal research. Individuals from diverse backgrounds recount experiences that defy easy explanation: a sudden feeling of being watched, unexplained whispers in quiet rooms, or encounters with figures that vanish when looked upon directly. These first-hand accounts, when pooled together, create a tapestry of modern folklore that resonates with both the scientifically curious and those inclined towards spiritual interpretations. Documented interviews and on-site investigations are frequently featured in television shows, podcasts, and online documentaries, each adding layers to our understanding of the phenomenon. Moreover, the scientific community itself is beginning to take note. Some researchers advocate for a multidisciplinary approach, integrating psychology, environmental science, and quantum physics, in efforts to understand how and why these phenomena occur. While skepticism remains part of the dialogue, the measurable anomalies recorded in several investigations hint at the possibility of energies or entities that elude the grasp of current scientific explanation. The methods employed by ghost hunters, ranging from thermal imaging to sound analysis, offer a bridge between subjective experiences and objective research. In this modern era, where technology meets old-world mystery, the evidence collected continuously reopens the debate on the existence of ghosts and spirits. Each new piece of data, whether a grainy photograph or an unexplained sound clip, adds compelling substance to the argument that these phenomena are not merely the products of overactive imaginations or misinterpreted natural occurrences. Instead, they point to an unseen layer of reality that challenges our understanding of the world. As paranormal investigation evolves, it remains a dynamic field where the line between science and the supernatural is constantly redrawn, inviting us to remain open to both the marvels and the mysteries that surround us. Modern investigative teams continue to push the boundaries of what is known, combining traditional ghost lore with high-tech scientific protocols. Their efforts not only expand our repository of paranormal evidence but also serve to remind us that the quest for truth transcends ordinary experiences. Every discovery, every unexplained phenomenon, stimulates further curiosity, uniting skeptics and believers in a shared pursuit of understanding the enigmatic realm beyond our senses. Truly, the quest for paranormal insight continues to inspire new generations. Biblical texts offer a perspective on ghosts and spirits that is deeply embedded in history, tradition, and metaphor. Within the scriptures, there are numerous passages that some interpret as referring to supernatural entities. For instance, the story of King Saul and the medium at Endor is frequently cited as evidence that the Bible acknowledges the existence of spirits. This narrative, along with various other accounts, suggests that the Bible may not view such entities merely as figments of imagination but as genuine manifestations that interact with the living world. Beyond specific narratives, biblical language itself is rich with metaphorical and literal references to the spirit world. Passages that speak of souls lingering after death, or angels acting as messengers between the divine and the mortal, hint at a complex interplay between the seen and unseen. These scriptural interpretations vary widely among scholars and religious denominations. Some see ghostly apparitions as symbolic of divine intervention or warnings, while others take them at face value as encounters with departed souls. The diversity in interpretation allows viewers to appreciate the nuances of biblical thought regarding the supernatural, and it invites discussion on how these ancient texts relate to modern understandings. Historical context is crucial when considering the biblical perspective on ghosts and spirits. The cultural and societal norms of ancient times influenced how people perceived the boundary between life and death, and these perceptions are intricately woven into the fabric of biblical narratives. For many, the appearance of a spirit was not a cause for panic but rather an important sign or message. Religious leaders of the time interpreted these phenomena within the framework of their beliefs, often seeing them as part of the divine plan. As contemporary readers, exploring these contexts can offer a deeper comprehension of how the divine was believed to interact with humanity. Some interpretations argue that biblical texts acknowledge a separation between the physical and spiritual realms, suggesting that spirits have the ability to cross over into our world under certain circumstances. Whether these crossovers are perceived as comforting presences or ominous warnings depends largely on the interpretive lens through which the texts are read. The discussion extends to the role of angelic beings and demonic forces, which are often intertwined with the idea of ghosts. While some denominations emphasize the providential care of benevolent spirits, others warn of malevolent forces at work, compelling believers to seek spiritual protection. Ultimately, the Bible presents a rich tapestry of ideas regarding the supernatural, one that is both thought-provoking and open to interpretation. Its passages encourage believers to engage with the mystery of life beyond the physical, prompting questions about the nature of existence and the possibility of life after death. As modern readers, we are invited to explore these ancient narratives not as outdated relics, but as living texts that continue to inspire and challenge our understanding of the spiritual realm. In examining biblical evidence and interpretations, it becomes clear that the discussion of ghosts and spirits is as much about faith and metaphor as it is about literal encounters. This blend of the mystical and the historical leaves room for personal belief, scholarly debate, and spiritual exploration. Whether one reads the Bible as historical documentation, allegory, or divine revelation, its influence on the modern discourse surrounding ghosts remains undeniably profound. While the accounts of ghosts and spirits captivate many, skepticism remains a strong current in discussions about the supernatural. Critics argue that most ghost sightings can be explained by natural phenomena, psychological states, or a combination of environmental factors. It is important to acknowledge these points as we explore the broader evidence. Skeptics often point to fluctuations in electromagnetic fields, sleep paralysis, and optical illusions as rational explanations for experiences that might otherwise be interpreted as paranormal encounters. Scientific research into human perception and cognition suggests that our brains are wired to detect patterns, sometimes even in random data. This phenomenon, known as pareidolia, can lead individuals to interpret mundane visuals or sounds as something extraordinary, such as the fleeting presence of a spirit. Additionally, the power of suggestion, especially when influenced by cultural narratives and media portrayals, can prime people to expect supernatural occurrences, thereby shaping their experiences. Environmental factors, like lighting, temperature swings, and acoustics, can further contribute to sensations that are misinterpreted as ghostly. However, while these alternative explanations are valuable, they do not always account for every reported incident. Some experiences include measurable anomalies, such as inexplicable temperature drops or electromagnetic disturbances, which continue to baffle researchers. Moreover, detailed eyewitness testimonies frequently describe phenomena that extend beyond the realm of simple optical or auditory misinterpretations. In some cases, multiple witnesses provide consistent accounts that seem to challenge purely natural explanations. The current dialogue between skeptics and believers is enriched by a spirit of inquiry and mutual challenge. Researchers devoted to paranormal investigations often collaborate, seeking to devise experiments that could bridge the gap between subjective encounters and objective measurement. This ongoing interaction has led to the development of innovative methodologies that incorporate both scientific rigor and openness to unconventional possibilities. While healthy skepticism is crucial to avoid the pitfalls of unfounded belief, it is equally important to remain open to new data and phenomena that defy easy categorization. Ultimately, this balanced perspective encourages us to question our preconceptions and to examine extraordinary claims with both critical thinking and an open heart. By weighing natural explanations against documented evidence, the debate becomes not a confrontation of belief versus skepticism, but rather an invitation to broaden our horizons in search of deeper understanding. Through this balanced scrutiny, our pursuit of truth in the paranormal realm is enriched by both logic and wonder. In closing, the exploration of ghosts and spirits has taken us on a rich journey through history, modern evidence, and sacred texts. We have seen that ancient folklore and cultural traditions have long celebrated encounters with the supernatural, offering insights that continue to resonate in our collective imagination. Modern investigations, armed with advanced technology and passionate inquiry, further illustrate that unexplained phenomena persist in our contemporary world. At the same time, the biblical narratives present a profound, symbolic, and sometimes literal account of spiritual encounters that challenge conventional thought. This synthesis of historical records, personal testimonies, and scientific inquiries does more than document mysterious events. It invites each of us to ponder the boundaries between the known and the unknown. As we have discussed, skeptics and believers alike provide valuable perspectives that together enrich the dialogue surrounding paranormal phenomena. The evidence from various sources, though sometimes abstract and elusive, compels us to think critically and remain open to the possibility of that other side. The conversation is not one of absolute answers, but rather an invitation to explore, question, and grow in our understanding of the universe. By embracing both rational inquiry and imaginative exploration, we create a space where dialogue flourishes. We encourage you to reflect on your own experiences and continue the search for truth with an open heart and mind. Let this discussion serve as an enduring call for open-minded inquiry, reminding us that sometimes, the most intriguing mysteries are those that defy easy explanation and inspire wonder about the fabric of reality. Let the echoes of these timeless stories and modern investigations compel us to remain curious, to question boldly, and to seek the unseen threads that connect our past, present, and future in a grand tapestry of mystery and revelation. Embrace the unknown with pure passion.